Grammy for my show, I think.
When Whoopi Goldberg arrived at New York Fashion Week at 69 years old, no one expected what they saw. The moment she stepped onto the red carpet at the Christian Siriano show, cameras flashed, gasps filled the air, and social media lit up instantly. Fans were divided. Some praised her for looking radiant and younger, while others claimed she looked frail and unrecognizable. What was meant to be a glamorous evening quickly became a viral debate about her appearance. Within minutes, online discussions exploded, with hashtags accusing her of using weight loss drugs like Ozempic or Mounjaro. What should have been a celebration turned into a cultural storm, reminding everyone that no matter what Whoopi did, whether she stayed the same or changed, the world always had something to say about her body. A deeper story behind the transformation. The truth behind Whoopi's transformation didn't begin at Fashion Week. It started years earlier in 2022 during the filming of the emotional drama Till. In the movie, she played Emmett Till's grandmother, a role that required emotional vulnerability. After a screening, a stranger approached her and commented that her fat suit must have been uncomfortable. But the truth cut deep. There was no fat suit. That was Whoopi's real body, weighing nearly 300 pounds at the time. The misunderstanding hit her hard, forcing her to confront how others saw her versus how she saw herself. For the first time, she realized that her weight wasn't just a matter of appearance. It was a reflection of her health, self-esteem, and mortality. That moment became the spark for a life-changing journey she never expected to take. Facing the mirror for the first time. After that encounter, Whoopi couldn't shake the feeling of embarrassment and vulnerability. She went home with the stranger's comment echoing in her mind, feeling both humiliated and afraid. At nearly 300 pounds, she knew she was facing real health risks: heart disease, diabetes, and other conditions that could shorten her life. But unlike Hollywood stars who focus on image, Whoopi's concern wasn't about beauty standards or fitting in. It was about survival. She wanted more time to live, to laugh, to do what she loved. That painful wake-up call pushed her to make a promise to herself. She would take control of her health before it was too late. It wasn't about vanity. It was about reclaiming her future and her strength. The battle that no one saw Whoopi began experimenting with diets, exercises, and lifestyle changes. Like many people, she faced an uphill battle, losing a few pounds, gaining them back, and fighting frustration. The internet didn't make it easier. Every time she appeared on TV, people made comments about her body, turning her appearance into a public debate. Yet instead of hiding, she spoke openly about her struggles. She admitted that she had failed many times but kept trying. Her honesty made her relatable, showing fans that even a Hollywood legend faces the same challenges as anyone else. Over time, she started to see progress, though the world wouldn't understand the private pain behind her transformation until much later. At Fashion Week, when everyone finally noticed the results without knowing the story behind them. The truth about her weight loss. By 2025, Whoopi revealed the secret behind her dramatic weight loss. She had turned to a medication called Mounjaro, similar to Ozempic, originally meant for treating type 2 diabetes, but now widely used for weight loss. Unlike other celebrities who kept their methods hidden, Whoopi was completely open about it. She even joked that she had lost 2 people. But her honesty only stirred more controversy. While some applauded her bravery for being transparent, others accused her of taking shortcuts. Online debates raged about whether her decision was about health or vanity. Medical experts weighed in, warning that drugs like Mounjaro and Ozempic came with risks: nausea, muscle loss, and unknown long-term effects. Yet, Whoopi's choice was never about quick fixes. It was about choosing life, health, and honesty over secrecy and shame. A red carpet storm. When Whoopi appeared at Fashion Week, all the years of struggle, effort, and resilience culminated in one powerful moment. And yet, it was misunderstood. Supporters called her glowing, saying she was proof that age shouldn't limit transformation. Critics claimed she looked too thin and fragile, arguing that at 69, such drastic changes were dangerous. The internet exploded with opinions, but Whoopi stayed calm, reminding everyone that her journey wasn't about beauty or validation. It was about survival. She spoke with grace and humor, refusing to let public judgment steal her joy. Ironically, the more she tried to explain her reasons, the more people twisted her words. Still, she stood firm, knowing her truth, fighting judgment with grace. Despite the storm, Whoopi refused to let criticism define her. She reminded the world that her transformation wasn't for fame or approval. It was a fight for health and longevity. People often forget that she had faced a near 300-pound reality not long ago, and that her decision came from fear, not vanity. Yet society's reaction proved something bigger. No matter what women do with their bodies, they are judged. If she had stayed heavy, she would have been mocked. Now that she had lost weight, she was accused of cheating. Through it all, she kept walking proudly, showing that she didn't need validation from anyone. Her courage became a mirror to society's double standards, especially toward older women who dare to change. Beyond the weight, the real message. Whoopi's transformation became about more than weight loss. It sparked a cultural conversation about how Hollywood and society treat aging women. Known for breaking barriers throughout her career, she was now breaking another, showing that transformation at any age is about health, not appearance. Even as people labeled her too thin or too old, she continued to show up every day on The View, acting, producing, and mentoring younger artists. Her strength wasn't in her size, but in her persistence. She taught that authenticity means standing tall, even when the world tries to shrink you down. Her story reminded millions that health, self-worth, and joy are not defined by public approval. They are deeply personal battles. The legacy of resilience. As debates continued, Whoopi focused on what truly mattered, living her life unapologetically. She became a symbol for women everywhere who were tired of judgment. Her openness about her struggles, her honesty about using medication, and her refusal to hide her imperfections made her more human than ever. In doing so, she gave others permission to accept their own flaws and fight their own battles without shame. At 69, instead of slowing down, she became busier, more active, and more vocal than ever. She turned her story from gossip into inspiration, proving that transformation is not the end, but the beginning of another chapter. Whoopi Goldberg's journey is not about a body. It's about resilience, truth, and the courage to live freely in a world that never stops watching. A new chapter. A bigger conversation. Whoopi's story continues to inspire deeper conversations about beauty, aging, and respect. Her transformation opened the door for society to question why women, especially older ones, are still judged so harshly. Fans began to see her not as a celebrity caught in scandal, but as a woman who faced her fears and changed her life. What makes her story powerful is her humanity. She never pretended to be perfect. She admitted her mistakes, her pain, and her choices with honesty and humor. In a world obsessed with perfection, Whoopi reminded everyone that true strength lies in being real. Her journey has become a message for millions. Health and happiness are not measured by the size of your body, but by the size of your courage to change, to live, and to love yourself, no matter what the world says.